Hello friends, it is Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste. We are on day 10 of 14 days of Valentine cards. This is hosted by our awesome friend Jovi at Creating with Jovi, and we've got some other collaborators, and that is Sassy Southern North Carolina Girl, My 60s Life, Marianne's Craft Corner, and Grace and Grain's Garden. So be sure to go check them out. And then there's me, Katie. I like to cut and paste. So much inspiration, you guys. It's been awesome. And I'm hoping I can give back a little bit of inspiration. So here's what my thought process is for today's card. All right, so I have a 5.5 by 4, which is a size I usually buy at, what do you call it? The Hobby Lobby. And I realized it because the envelopes, so I made 4.25 cards, 4.25. And I chopped it off the wrong side. Listen, this is why I don't build houses, because I cannot measure. But my envelopes, these cards weren't fitting in the envelopes, and that was why. Not that I had it wrong, and I have, you guys, so many envelopes. I don't even know where all the cards are. Why are there so many envelopes? So I have one of those We Are Memory Keeper, envelope punch board deals. So we can, there's a workaround. But today I decided I'd make one for those size envelopes. And in doing so, this is my base, regular old white cardstock. She's so cute. I want to make sure I use her. And what I'm going to do, this is washi tape from the Amazon. No, not the basin. The big online store. So this is my idea. And if it doesn't work, y'all won't see this video. But if it does, la la la. So I bought this washi tape. I've been so excited to use it. I haven't used it yet. So we are going to frame out this card base. And I will go through and trim it, make it look nice. I guess, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll do like this. No, I don't know. I'm not sure I like that. Things you don't really think of until you're doing it. All right, so I'll just take these scissors and cut across so I have a straight edge. And we will straight edge that. Because since it's like a white tape, you can kind of see through it. And I'll be honest, I don't want to see the dots below it. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope that you're ready to make some Valentine Day cards. And then at the same time, I can't believe it's already day 10. Time just keeps on going. And if you know what song, it might be in your head now, and I apologize for that because now it's in my head. And you're not really supposed to sing on here, so. Which is probably good. I don't really sing well, but I do like to sing. Oh man. All right, we'll do it this way. I do have this weird addiction, I think like so many others of us, that just love some washi tape. And then they're so creative with it. So many different designs and colors. Alright, that's not too bad. That's just happy all on its own. If you don't make cards, You could totally just do that for a journal card. All right, so we're trimming. All right, that looks nice. I mean, red and white, can't go wrong. Polka dots, easy peasy. Okay, so this is now finished. Now I'll put it back on my little ring here. I have 6 of these that hang on the wall. I got this idea from Scrappy Wife. So if you're looking, she organizes and she does planners. I'm not really a planner person, but I like her. You know how there's just some folks I like to watch. So I hope I'm one of those folks for you guys. Okay, so I have this, and part of me thinks I should. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to trim off another little piece. Okay, so this is like 5 now by 3.5. So it's like a 1/2 inch off of each side. Or just, you know, one side, quarter, all the way around. Okay, let's don't talk about my mask. Okay, so I have this ribbon from Valentine 2018. I like to play a game on here called How Old Is It? So that's from 2018. And you know, I don't even know how much ribbon is. Hopefully it's still $2. I don't know. It does seem to be like one of the cheapest supplies, because we all have like just all this ribbon. So I want to kind of treat it like, I think you can do this with washi tape or ribbon. But what I was going to do, and I might, now that I'm looking at this, I might back this with red paper. So I'll mat it on red. So I think I might make it smaller, because I was going to, this is the plan, was to kind of go back and forth with these two, and then she's going to go in the middle. So let me go get some red paper. And I'm probably going to trim this down a little bit more. Okay, so that's going to go there. Then this is going to go here. Ooh, so far, so good. And then our cute little friend is going to go here. All right, so let's see. Move those off to the side. This does have like a little wrinkle. I don't know if y'all can see. That's because of how my setup is over there for my trimmer. So that's cool. And then I think that's cute. Maybe should this go first? And then this one? I'm thinking so. All right, so because it's ribbon, we're gonna bring in fabric tack. Never mind all that crazy behind me, y'all. That's just me getting my fabric scissors. But it's okay. All right, so let's see. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it on there, and then I'm going to trim it off. So I'm going to do like this. Kind of smush it out. All right, and then I'm going to put this one. Do you guys like those candy hearts? All right, so I do, but I had bought some from Aldi's, and it was like the original, and I didn't really realize any kind of, you know, I just didn't realize anything. And then I got them, and they were hard. So you had like, they're like jawbreakers, like stuck on them forever. So I took it to my job, and I was like, these are fine. I had like 3, you know, because I didn't want to waste them. And I live in a place that if you put candy out like in a vase, because I've done that before, but I just know we would have ants. Like it would not be. And so somebody took them and they're like, oh, they're so good. I'm like, I like the chalky ones that just kind of melt in your mouth. Okay, so here we go. That's the first part of this. It did just occur to me that this might not match up fine, but you know what? We will cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, so I like Brock's. I don't know what Aldi was trying to sell me, but I mean, they did. This was not. I just wanted to I guess, dissolve in my mouth. I don't know. Didn't know. But I found some Brock's. So we'll trim. I'll see this okay. Kind of get in the zone. And then I'm like, oh, not where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Oh, all right. You can see if you use washi. Like I said, you totally could use washi right here. But I just have all this ribbon, you know? What are we doing with this ribbon? And it's a nice, like they're both vertical orientated, you know? Orientated. Oh, I see where I cut it off too quick though. Yeah, right there. It'll be okay. It's so hard to let go of the perfection. But I said this in another video, like, we're just people. You know, we're not machines. That's what I'm telling myself. So let's see. So we do that, squish it over, and then we see that I have a little extra right there, so I will trim that off. And in true Katie fashion, it took a turn because I kind of cut into it. So I'm going to finish this. Just trim off. And what I'm going to do, so this is going to fray, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac. It could fray here too, really. Maybe that's why we don't use a lot of ribbon. I wonder if you use stickles or something like that. Okay. All right, so now I have glue on my finger. Sensory. All right. And not just any glue. It's Fabri-Tac. So you just like, please get off my finger. All right, so there's our panel, which I think is super cute. All right, so then here's our card. And we're gonna do like this. And you see that base, or that bottom. All right, but we'll figure that out. Or we won't. Let's see. Let's use these little guys. They're mounting squares. On the box it says that they are removable, which I did not catch when I bought them, but they've been fine. All my cards have seemed to have held together. I think it might help if you need to reposition stuff, which I do. That is a thing that happens to me. So I'm gonna do it. Let's see. For this. If you say there's guns, or like tape runners rather. I know, I've had them. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's the whole tactileness of it all. Who knows? All right, so the tough part is you can tell if it's Cricut or not because these are polka dots. So it's pretty okay. All right, then we have this. And I'm just going to use regular glue. I think I'm going to use our friend Glossy here. All right, that's Glossy. All right, making sure we've got all the orientations. Everything that should be up and down is up and down. Oh, so cute. So cute. All right, and then she is so cute. But I almost think we need something to go behind her because she gets a little lost. And that's too much. I think what I want to do is I'm going to cut this out around her. So I'm going to go ahead and glue her on here. But I don't want a full rectangle panel. You know, I don't want it to be all paneled out like that. Her little shoes are red. It's cute because she's mostly in pink, but she got red hearts on her dress. All right, so I'll use these scissors. I have favorite scissors. I like these. They're pretty. I put a whole bunch on my Amazon gift list. You know, the list that you can make 1 year. He bought them all. So I went from having like 4 pair to like, I don't know, 10 pair. But as much as I like them, I actually like the cutter bees the best. I don't see them. They're here somewhere. They'll come out. They'll come out. But they fussy cut really well. I had thought that this would fussy cut well, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm fussy cutting now. It's not impossible. And I couldn't even tell you what makes those better at fussy cutting. Because these are fine. Like, it's getting where it needs to go. But, anywho, do you have a pair of favorite scissors? Do you like all your scissors? Now, I do like my fabric scissors for cutting fabric. Like, you get to cutting and it's like butter. And I've ruined fabric scissors. So, that's why you'll see it just says fabric only. once you start cutting other stuff, you know, it's no going back. All right. So that is good. And then, so she's from the Heirloom Little Ones. And then, I thought I had a red one. Oh, I used my red one. Yeah. All right, let me see, because that's pink. All right, let me see how I'm going to do this sentiment. Okay, friends, I found what I wanted to be the sentiment. And I went ahead and put another matting behind her. So this is her. Then I put the red, and then I put white, which is just white cardstock. And then, so this little Be Mine came from... So I had reprinted this for the red, but it was too big, and I cut it out. Oh, here it is. See, it's just too big for this card. So I went through stamps, trying to figure it out. Like, I stamped this, but I didn't like it. So I decided I like that. So for her, we're going to go ahead and pop dot her. We're going to use dimensional tape, because this background's busy. If you're sitting at home like, whew, that's a busy background. You're right, but it's so fun, and that's what Valentine's Day is. It's fun. So, and we have this ribbon, you know, obviously from 2018. If I'm not careful, 2 years from now, I'll be like, I have this ribbon, and it'll be 10 years old. I don't want that. I want to buy new ribbon. But I'm trying to use up some of the stuff I have before I just go all willy-nilly. It's hard, though. I'll end up over at Hobby Lobby, I'm sure. You know, and not, like, it'll be past Valentine's Day. And you end up on that clearance, and they'll be like, oh, it's 42 cents. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Trying to reduce that a little bit. Just a little bit. That's my dog. She's always barking. I let her out. I pet her. I do all the things. I don't know what she wants right now. All right, so we're going to put her, you know, we might put her here. And that'll kind of cover up where I missed it just a little bit right there. You won't even notice. Oh, she's so cute. And then... Part of me wants to, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know. Yay, I like it when my brain works. Okay, so we will Fabri-Tac that on there. If for some reason she feels pretty secure, if for some reason she were to pop off of there, oh, let's do this. Yeah. Then I would put Fabri-Tac, I think, on the back of the tape and retape her, because the dimension's already there. If you don't have dimensional tape, but you wanted to do a pop dot situation, you have craft foam. I've seen people use craft foam, which is kind of cool because you could double it up. Like I could double this up, you know, like it's really cool. When you know that, for the longest time I didn't know that. So, oh, what was I going to do there? Something special. Oh, where is it? I'm looking for Nuvo drops. Hold on. We have a saying, if it was a snake, it'd bit me, because it was really right there. So this is Nuvo Glitter Drops White Blizzard, and I am just going to use it here, because I would like to, ink it, but I'm afraid whatever ink I choose won't be, like, I won't think it's the right color, even though it'll be fine, you know. Like, I know this is not a family heirloom, and sometimes I have to remind myself of that. It's not, it's a card that I made. Maybe I have some perfectionist problems. I don't know. It's tough. So this is fun, and I like this because this will give it just like the little outline it needs. All right, there it is. My friends, thanks for stopping by today. I don't know if you can see it. All right, be sure to check out everybody else's card. Thank you again, Jovi, for this great collab, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.